This is day 2 of trying to use this crankbait to catch a fish. This thing just sinks. Okay. Definitely a colder day than days it's been. I'm trying to say it's just been cold. It was cold today compared to last week. I had a hard time saying that. All right. Just so y'all know, my phone's really close to my face, so if I don't see anything in the chat, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's just because this is really close to my face. I have to go cross-eyed just to look at it. So I'll take time in between casts to see what kind of questions might be asked or acknowledge anybody that might be popping in. Am I fouled hook? Yep. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I knew it. But this is a Strike King crankbait that I'm using here. I'm hoping this color works. We're back in the retention pond though, because there's fish back here. Someone was telling me someone caught a big bass the other day, so we're gonna try to fish this. Happy Monday to everybody. Let me know in the chat where you might be coming from. We're fishing here in North Carolina. Come on. I tie this a little bit different, so I don't know if that's the reason why it might be getting caught, but instead of me going through the little I guess you would call it like it's not even a circle, but the little ring that's on it, I just went through the actual eye of that's on the actual crankbait. But I mean, I think it swims all right. If I keep getting fouled hook, I might have to fix it at some point. Come on, keep going. All right. Fishy thing was good. Will Bruto. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Didn't get around streaming yesterday. I was just too busy. My gym's been kind of hot mess, my home gym, so I decided to do a little bit of yard work and garage cleanup. So I get back at it. I think after I got like a couple, I think maybe next week might be daylight saving, so that's Just means we'll be able to fish in the evening a little bit longer. Oh, that was a great cast there. I'm just trying different ways to see if like a fast retrieve or slow. A little bit of a jerk action might create some excitement for this fish to get on. All right. Come on, come on. That's one problem with fishing back. There's always some crap in the water. This thing pulls up. Come on. Yeah, but while cleaning out the garage, freaking bird nest was in one of the gym bags. That's how you know you don't use your equipment in your house. When the birds decide they get put it to better use. Again, I don't know if that cold snap we had. I mean, we were literally sitting at 70 all week long, and then we have frosts overnight. The weather just doesn't want to make up his mind. Come on. It's not quite that windy out here. I'm tempted to get on the pedal boat. Seems mostly calm. Maybe we might. Let me see. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go get Duke City was good. Yeah, we're starting off strong with the likes. I'm gonna go get the other camera or the tripod mount. We're gonna get on the pedal boat. Try to see if we can throw it in the middle of the pond. I feel like I've had a lot more success out that way. Plus, I get my little bit of exercise in. All right, let's put this here. I don't even carry this all with me. I'll be back for you. Hopefully, everyone had a great Monday. But what I mean, so like, yeah, this thing here, you see how close it is to my face? So my phone sticks on it. So it's like, it's too close. But make sure I check out, I did drop a video of the fish that I picked up to stock the pond. All right, make sure my wife wasn't in the garage. Jimmy was good. All right. But check this out. Look how organized my stuff is now. Not too shabby. What I came here for. Tripod. I gotta get this workbench area set up right way. This is what I want. Right, exactly. That's why, like, I like this a lot. It definitely gives a better perspective, point of view with the filming. But if I'm trying to chit chat at the same time, it doesn't make it easy. Rude, what's up? Um, no, it's not on my property, but like that's my backyard. So in a way, sort of. And like the easement between my house and my neighbor's house. So it's the neighborhoods. As long as people are not being like jerks and being destructive, pretty much anybody can come back here, fish out of here. So that's what I'm trying to get people to at some point go in and help stock the pond. That way we have a lot more fish to catch and bigger fish to catch. So yeah, definitely not complaining. Plus, I'm 10 minutes from the beach. That's a big buzzard. Jeez. All right. So I'm not a problem about having kids use your stuff. They just leave their trash everywhere. But I'm at paddle boat now. Actually, I get myself situated. That's gonna go there. So what I'm gonna do is let's see if I can put my phone safely somewhere without. Yeah, I don't know if I trust that. My luck, I'll drop the phone in the water, and we're not trying to do that. All right, let's push this thing off. Get this out of here. I don't know why it's in there. That's what I'm talking about. Kids just leaving their trash. I know which kids did that. But they're pretty respectful of everything. Okay. Let's see if I can paddle off now. Come on. Paddling off. Let's try not to scare the fish. Alright, we on. Get myself enough room so I can get around. Okay. I feel like this rudder sometimes doesn't work the way it's supposed to work. But we're in gear. We're on the pond. Usually this is where I'm fishing from. This is where you're gonna find me most afternoons. Let me get my camera mount tripod in place here. Oh. Okay. I think we're good there. Feel like, let's trying to figure out why that was up so high. All right, we're in business now. Let's fish. Do our best to fish. Just kidding. I gotta change the way this was set up. Yeah, no wind. We're good. That's why you never know out here sometimes. This thing means a lot more work than I want to sign up for. So, but yeah, this is my newer. I don't know if you ever heard of this brand, but this is what I use. It has an attachment you put your GoPro on. Well, what I really like is it allows me to put my phone on with the MagSafe. All right. Let's get the throw on again and catch a fish. Yeah, this is better. This is better. And hopefully get a fish this way. I feel like it's too shallow against the bank. Not to say I haven't caught fish that way, but I feel like it definitely, I don't know why, I've caught more fish out in the middle of the pond. But this coldness is putting a damper in my plans, because I was supposed to get the boat out this week so I can get it serviced, get it cleaned up, and be ready for some charters and just using it over the summer. But with it being as cold as it's gonna be, I really don't want to be outside detailing like that. Got the one pole though, the American Hero by Salou reel on a Dick's Sporting Goods private label, the Jawbones. If you ever heard of it, it comes as a combo, but the reel, after many years of service, had to be replaced. And I got my Mandela sunglasses on, so yeah, we're good. We're good right now. Let's see if we can snag. I caught a crappie the other day, and I caught a bass the day before. But yeah, I did put 25 largemouth bass in here on Friday, and 50 channel catfish that I was able to pick up at a local Tractor Supply. This company does like deliveries like a couple times out of the year. They have like a delivery schedule where you can put a pre-order in. I just happened to be, I was talking to a buddy. He's like, stock the pond maybe, and I was like, huh. That would never even occur to me to do that. So we ended up, after just finding them coincidentally online and them having delivery on the 28th, I was able to go get some, and it wasn't that expensive. I honestly would have gotten more, but that means I can't buy other fishing stuff that I need. Because you don't know already, fishing can be an expensive hobby. All right, come on. And I think this crankbait swims like 2 to 4 feet. It says I don't think it's a heavy diver. I have to check the packaging again, see what it says. Yeah. But not a bad Monday. Managed to sell some of my lettuce in my garden. Which actually, I got something I gotta do with that too. Damn. It's always something. There we go. Let's see if we slow it down. Slow it down a little bit, you know. Hey, we broke 10 likes though. That's awesome. It's a pretty good way to start your Monday. There we go. already got like 2 or 3 people reaching out about charters. We're not even in the thick of the season, which is kind of nice considering how last year was, much slower. But a couple of repeat customers, which is kind of, it's really nice. And they're out of towners too. Feel a little bit of wind push me, but that's all right. It's all right. I think I may turn sideways here. So what I usually do when I go live is I'll do it in the morning. I won't be able to fish tomorrow morning because, like I said, I got a delivery I got to make. I'm a part-time farmer in my backyard too, besides UTBing and actually having a job. But I should be back on later in the evening. Probably around the same time after I get one kid from school. Unless there's an after-school soccer game that doesn't allow me to get on. But like I said, with the time change, that means we'll have a little more daylight in the evenings. That'll allow me to fish a little bit longer. And maybe the fish might be a little more active with the sun with the later time. I don't know. Get out there. But I would say this is probably like a 1 acre. I'm gonna put this around. It's probably like what? Maybe like 1 acre, maybe acre and a half size pond. Completely natural. Other than what I put in the pond recently to stock it, it's never been stocked besides with the carp to eat vegetation. Other than that, we have crappie, largemouth bass, catfish, bluegills, and then, like I said, carp you can catch back here, which is not bad considering this again is right off the backyard. And before they even put houses here, that used to be a lot bigger. But this is one of maybe 5 or 6 other ponds in the neighborhood. There is another neighborhood, but it's like a 55 and older. And don't know. I don't ever see anybody fishing out there because I feel like you'll have like a Karen or Ken situation. So just don't bother with it. See if I can get her by this point. There's trees here. Great thing about the pedal boat, you get to fish and you get to get your little bit of cardio in. If anyone can recommend like a portable fish finder, I'd definitely be interested in it. I'm trying to step up the fishing game, or fishing food for that matter, that I can like chum the water with. Just waiting for a fish to blow this thing up. Come home. Come on. What kind of bird is that? Black geese? That definitely like an all black geese. I've never seen anything like that before. So we get lucky with this spot over here. Murdered it. And I'm throwing a crankbait that I picked up. It's a Strike King. I'll show it in a second once I get this back in. Trying my luck, see if this will get a fish on. Over the summer, I had a really nice, like, translucent, like, white one that did all the work. And it was only like $2 from Walmart. Come on. I know something's gonna hit this because I want to feel it. Trying to catch a bass here. That's the plan. I don't know. Things don't always work out that way, but that's what we're shooting for here. I'm drifting really close to this bank here. Let's get myself turned around here. But I was using a crappy jig with crappy bites, crappy nibbles, sorry. And I actually got a crappie with it, which was the first. And then I was using the same crappy jig, and I caught the bass. Come on, fish. Either the fish come on early, they come on later, or they don't come on at all. There's never a consistency with regards to just there being a fish on. Imagine hitting fish right over their heads with that cast. That's why you fish. That's why you fish. Don't flop. It was moving a little weird. I thought something might have been on the other. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't you hate when that happens? Oh no. That like that was building up for a while, as we can tell, but that's problematic. Maybe I can get it loose. Okay. Okay. Let's see how much line I gotta pay out here to fix this. Just don't get another knot. Don't get in another knot. Let's just paddle, put some distance between myself and this line here. Alright, that's good. Okay. Don't you just hate when this happens? That's what I like about a bait cast, not bait cast, but I like about a spinning reel. You don't have this problem usually. My line must have got twisted somehow, somewhere along the way. So now we're doing this. Come on. Let's see how much line. This is crazy. It's still twisted. I'm just letting line out until it decides to unravel, and then just maybe I might be able to fish. I don't believe I even cast it this far for this to even be the case. Alright, I think this is it. We're at the end of it. A little more distance to myself in this. Alright. Let's fish again. How sick would it be if there was a fish on the end of this? That would make me more happy. There wasn't. Come on, fish. Show me some love here. The only reason I'm doing this is because that's what the people wanted. They demanded me use a crankbait. Now, they weren't really specific on the type of crankbait or color of crankbait, but this is what we're throwing first. If you haven't already, do me a favor, make sure y'all double tap to like the stream. It all helps. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Got a lot of exciting things to be doing this year. After a number of attempts, I think I figured out best way to set cameras up on the boat when we're fishing. But just also the sheer amount of fishing that we're going to be doing. And the type of fishing too. It's the year of challenging myself with it. And the goal this year is to maybe do, I think I need to be at, I'm going to try to do 30 charters this year. I've never come close to that, but I think I've done like half. So the goal is to double basically what I've done. Which I think is really doable. Come on. Get out there. Gun or nothing yet. Just casting and casting. But we got the crankbait on. Someone's gonna have to swim by. And I think when they do, I'll snag one. I just need a fish brave enough and curious enough to get on to try it. I just want to drop a camera down the water to see if like what these fish are doing. I think I'm also gonna try where I've seen people throw a camera attached, but I gotta. It's one more thing I gotta look at is the mounting for it, because I'll be damned if I throw it out and I lose my camera on the cast or snag it on the bottom. I think that'd be a really cool video to do at off the pier. A few of the piers that we have around here. Come on, fish. Sometimes they don't want me to succeed. That was a stir. That was something. I think hopefully after this week, I think the weather's going to be trending in the right direction with lesser cold cold temperatures that we've been experiencing. It's just been swinging too much. I think the fish were enjoying 70s last week. So I'll be sitting out, looking on the back porch, looking out and trying to see if there's any activity, fish moving around, jumping. I think once you can start hearing a lot, like at night, a lot of frogs or see a lot of turtles, I think that's when everything's starting to come back, wake back up, and really getting into getting ready for the spring and warmer seasons ahead of them. At least that's what I think. I could be completely wrong. Oh, I don't know with 100% certainty, I tell you that. I'm just out here fishing most of the time. But I think the trick this year is to get a little more educated. Do my research. Become a real student of the fishing game. Come on, fish. They're just low-key chilling. Ew, let's not do that to him. Every cast gets me closer. If I have to, I'll just keep putting more fish in here. I'll tip the odds in my favor eventually. Get out there. I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. I mean, I feel like our ocean is not quite really that, I guess, discovered, so it's always a possibility. I'm a believer. I want to lay eyes on it. I'm gonna believe it, but I'm not ruling it out completely. Just knowing we haven't discovered. I forget what the number is, how much of the ocean's been actually discovered, but it's a very small percentage. I don't know what that question even means. I'm gonna cast over there. I don't want to get caught on some rocks here. At least I did a little bit of fishing today. Got my workout in. Garden looks okay after the cross. Got my work accomplished. Not a bad Monday. Got the card in the mail from my mom. Got her gift in the mail. Ahead of the curve. was able to get the fundraiser done for my kids' soccer club. And it's starting to pick up now. Gonna make some burgers later for dinner. But one thing I forgot to mention too, like I know the season's starting to turn on. Saw wasn't that, I mean, it's probably like maybe a 1.5 foot baby gator, which is always a good sign of the spring season. Couple that by having pollen at some point, like, and it gets really loud back here with frogs. Like, it's the most obnoxious thing you'll ever hear. But what I'm gonna do, I'll put on the community tab, I'll put a link to the fundraiser that we're doing, because our club is trying to raise money for soccer goals that we use on our local county fields, which is a crazy thing. Don't even get me started, but long story short, the counties maintain the fields, but they don't provide any equipment, so they require sports clubs to put things on it like soccer goals. But you know, pretty much anyone can use it, which again, not a big deal. It's just the fact that your tax dollars don't go towards contributing to stuff that your kids use. So we're raising money that way. So I'm putting a link there if anyone would like to be able to donate to a good cause. I don't know if you know, soccer goals are freaking expensive, quality ones that will be able to last, because they're going to be outdoor and stay on the field for as long as you can. They're maintained. Come on. I just had to pull back because I didn't want to get caught in the sea. What's going on right now? All right. No, I don't want to cast there. There's a bunch of rocks right in front of me. Gee, that's awesome, man. I'm hoping you do. Well, it's gone in no time. Anthony, what's going on, man? Slow Monday when it comes to fishing, but other than that, I'm doing all right. I hope you are. I think the fish decided to go back to their what is it? They're hibernating necessarily, but they're definitely not active with the cold weather. Yo, gee, I appreciate the sub. Thanks. What's crazy, I had those little bass in the pond before I released them. They were sitting in the bag to get acclimated to the water. And when I did finally put them in, I did notice how, like, the bass, at least, they were, they couldn't have been like in shock because again the water temperature was the same. Plus I put pond water in there too to mix with it, but they were just kind of barely even moving. Like I had to like move them around with my hand, and that barely still got them to like swim away. Whereas the catfish, the baby catfish, were as soon as I put them in the pond, they were out. And they was like, we got it from here. Check you later. So I definitely recognize how fish are a little bit slower when it's cold. I'm the same way. I bet. I'll have to because I'm trying to get out more and fish. That is the ultimate. I would love to just go places to experience different type of fishing and just learn from people that do it well. I think I'm about to do a little bit of exploring myself, figure out which ponds are. Not that there's not fish in this pond. I know there is. I don't know why I'm saying that. But just where there might be a little more happening. A 900-pound moose. Yeah, I didn't realize those things were like that massive. Do you see videos of them either charging at someone or a bull moose is not something to play with. Gee, I would if I had it. The only thing I brought was a crankbait because I'm trying to see what I can get on with this thing. I'll have to keep that in mind next time when I come back out here. I do got room for 2 more fishing rods on the pedal boat. I'll have to check that out, man. Let's see. Make sure you actually comment in on one of my other videos, that way I can go back and look. Or, I don't know, like, comment on the actual stream. But, alright, well, I'm still learning, so I'll take any advice to help me get better. North Carolina. Didn't see about like an hour north of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Nothing yet, Kev. Just cast after cast after cast. Oh, I'm definitely not complaining. It's not that cold here, but we were having like 70, 71, 72 last week. So, you know, to come off having multiple days like that last week and then it be what it is today. Don't love it. Don't love it. That's why I didn't fish this morning. It was just cold. I didn't want to be out here. Yikes. Yeah. I can keep the snow. I'm good with that. Yo, appreciate the like show. We ran it up today. get myself ready to head in, get my kid picked up from for school practice. All right, G, appreciate it, man. Definitely do that. All right, y'all. Didn't get a bite, but you know what? It's all right. Like I said, every cast gets me closer. The next thing you know, I'm crushing it. There won't be any room on this boat because there'll be too many fish caught. Let's not do that. Try not to. These hooks are actually pretty damn sharp, so I want to avoid snagging myself, because I've done that already once. All right. I need to. Not today or tomorrow. Now they can't schedule a game, which is crazy to me. They're trying to get some, but who knows? All right, Tony, I have to see if I got that in a bag. I travel light here on this boat. It's pretty it's either one or two rods. I try to throw something for 30 minutes and then switch to something else. I was fishing off the bank earlier thinking I might be able to catch something, but it was too nice not to get on the pedal boat. It wasn't too windy like it usually is. I'm fantastic. Living the dream. Anytime you get to fish, it's not a bad day. All right. Got my cardio in. Let's go. All right, yeah, because that's like my backyard, so like you can see, it's really nothing for me to get out here and fish. Ow, that hurt. Now let's see if I can step off without pushing this off. Yeah, that's all I had to do. Bring this in, grab my pole, and that's why I can fish every day. Like I said, there's other ponds in the neighborhood, but I'm lazy. Plus, I don't have a bike. I can always skateboard or hop in the truck to go get it, but all those extra steps where I can just grab my stuff and just fish back here. At some point, I'm gonna take this guy out and just. This is a little more involved without the motor. I have to like paddle the old school way. So it's a little bit more of a little more exertion. Plus I have to put an anchor on it. Otherwise I'm drifting everywhere. But yeah, do me a favor, please. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I usually go live once, sometimes twice a day. As long as the weather is great, I'm gonna be out. And with it getting warmer and longer days, expect more of that. So, let me fire the grill up. All right. I'm on it. So I'm on it. Love you too. Bye. All right. I'm signing off. Make sure I hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I'll see y'all the next time out on the pond fishing. Peace.